What's up, everybody? It's me, Blake316, here to give my thoughts and opinions on this year's E3 2012 Nintendo's press conference. And all I have to say is, Nintendo did win this year's E3, but it was pretty much by default. I mean, let's be honest. Nintendo's E3 press conference this year was pretty boring, but it was not worse than Sony or Microsoft. I mean, I was expecting big things out of Nintendo, and they did give a lot of big things, but it was just an overall boring presentation. And mainly, I kind of wondered were they more concerned about plugging e3.nintendo.com more than the actual press conference itself? Because they kept telling people, go to this website and you'll see more stuff. Why don't you just show it there? Stop plugging your own website. I wish I would have had a counter for how many times they said e3.nintendo.com. But onto the actual press conference, Miyamoto came out, and thankfully he came out with a translator because I couldn't understand what the fuck he was saying when he was speaking in English. But like I said, he did come out with a translator, thank God. And the first game they show is Pikmin 3. Pikmin 3 is going to be using of multiple controllers. They said it will use the Wii U controller, and it will also use the Wii Plus controller, and it will use the nunchuck. So obviously they show different variations of styles of playing this game, which is definitely a plus. In case you want to beat it, you want to play it another way with a different controller, I could definitely see how gamers would like the value of this different options of playing the game. The game itself did look really good. I've never really played a Pikmin game before, but this game definitely interests me. And that was the first game that they showed in this year's press conference. They also stated that this press conference will focus on games, not apps, unlike Sony and Microsoft. So they kind of focusing just games. But they also Reggie came out and said that the Wii U will support two gamepads, and they kind of said just like the original Nintendo. So I don't. It was kind of irrelevant to say that. Even saying that it only uses two gamepads, it's kind of whack. It should be able to use four. But hey, I guess them using two of those things on that one console was, it's hard to do. So hey, at least they gave it to us. Also, another thing, they keep showing this controller, but they yet to show the console. I mean, they show images of the console, but they don't really go into the console and what it looks like itself. So I guess it's a very boring design. But then they go on to something called Miiverse, which is a way to interact with other Mii users. This doesn't really interest me much, mainly because all I remember is the Nintendo Wii Mii's, and I don't remember using any of them. And I don't remember anyone, period, using that feature on a thing. So, I mean, I'm really not too excited, but they did state how all you guys will be together, all your friends and recent players you played with, and supposedly you'll be able to interact with them with bubbles and smiley faces and whatnot. This kind of worries me because it makes me think that once again, Nintendo will be releasing a new console and it won't have any microphone capabilities to talk in chats or send voice messages. This is a highly big disappointment if that's going to be true. But then Nintendo starts talking about more games, and they announce new Super Mario Brothers U. Um, this game definitely looks cool. It shows new ways to use Yoshi as a weapon, like Yoshi's blowing bubbles, Yoshi can fly. They're really incorporating new designs and ways on how to use Yoshi. Overall, the game looks cool. I personally love Mario games like this. I just hope that there will be a four-player online co-op, because that's one of the big things that was disappointed me in Super Mario Brothers Wii, that there was no online co-op. But I'm definitely looking forward to this. It looks like an awesome game, and it really looks really good, even though it's really simple and basic graphics. Another game they showed was Batman Arkham City Armored Edition, and it showed how it had special features with the Wii U controller. I mean, honestly, who really cares about this? I mean, no one's really going to show interest in the game that's over a year old, regardless if there's some special features that you can show with the Wii U controller. I personally don't care, and I doubt anyone else would really care. But I guess it's their way of showing that Nintendo is going to provide to the hardcore audience and not just casuals. Also, they showed games like Scribblenauts Unlimited. I mean, Scribblenauts is one of those ultimate teasers games. They say you can do whatever you want in this game, but I'm sorry, but if I can't draw dick and balls in this game, I'm not even messing with it. I want to be able to draw whatever I want and not be limited. And Scribblenauts is known for doing that. Also, they showed games like Darksiders 2, Mass Effect 3, Tank, Tekken Tag Tournament 2, a game called Trine 2. They announced Ninja Gaiden 3, Alien Colonial Marines. They just announced a bunch of third-party games that they're going to be releasing for the Wii U. I mean, they specifically aimed for the hardcore audience with these games that they announced. It's pretty obvious because they did one Mario game and they went for all these hardcore third-party games. They also talked about Wii Fit U. This is another one of those laughing out loud moments, like I stated in the was it the Microsoft press conference with the Nike Fit. People, you're not gonna lose weight with this thing, nor are you gonna get in shape. Stop fooling yourself. Get your ass out in the gym. Um, they also had a new working title by the name of Sing, which looked like karaoke with Dance Central all mixed in one. I can definitely see this as a big fun party game where your friends are dancing in the background and you're singing on the mic, and Wii U controller reads the words to sing. I mean, I could see this as a great party game. Honestly, it doesn't really interest me much. Also, another thing, this was a major part where they're like, go to Nintendo E3 2012 whatever.com to check out 3DS info. They didn't even talk about the 3DS at all. They gave it about 5 minutes. They did announce a new Super Mario Brothers 2. Looked cool. They announced Paper Mario, Sticker Star, Luigi's Mansion, and Kingdom Hearts 3D. But they didn't announce any new 3DS. Now, I don't have a 3DS because I'm waiting for the new model, and I really want to know if they're going to release a new model with two sticks or not. Because if I buy this 3DS and I found out they are bringing out a new model, I'm going to be fucking pissed. I'm telling you right now. But then Ubisoft comes out and they pretty much do their demonstration of games that they're going to be releasing for the Wii U. And one game they announced was Lego City Undercover. This pretty much looked like a carbon copy of like LA Noir, even like a little bit of Grand Theft Auto. Has an open city sandbox type game, which is Lego characters. It definitely looked cool, but it's kind of hard to take it serious seeing that it's Lego. But like I said, it definitely looks like LA Noir. Like you're solving crimes, you're attacking people in the open street. I mean, it looks cool, but unfortunately, it's Lego. So then Ubisoft also announces some other games that they're going to be having. They announced Just Dance 4. And oh my god, the dances they brung out, seriously, it was a good laugh to see those dancers dancing to Just Dance 4. They also announced Assassin's Creed 3, Rabbit Land, Your Shape, Rayman Legends, Sports Connections, and The Avengers. And they also announced a game by Zombie U. Now, it seems as if Nintendo went to Ubisoft and said, give us a zombie game. And they literally named it Zombie U. Unfortunately, zombies are, it's pretty much oversaturated in the gaming market. It's like really another zombie game. But, and they weren't really, created with the name Zombie U. But hey, once again, Nintendo's trying to go for hardcore gamers. Then they announced this thing by the name of called Nintendo Land, which pretty much was a way to interact with players using your Mii and your gamepad. It also gave special features to other games that are going to come out on the Wii U. It really didn't look too interesting because once again, I really don't know anyone, or do I see anyone really using the Mii characters like that. I mean, they're really reaching, and the land they showed themselves didn't really look too amazing or creative. It looked kind of bland, in my opinion. But overall, I do state that Nintendo did win this year's E3, and it was by default, in my opinion. I mean, they showed a bunch of new stuff. New consoles are always exciting, but unfortunately, no announcement or on a new 3DS coming out. So who knows? But it's me, Blake316, giving my thoughts and opinions on this year's Nintendo E3. Make sure to subscribe, and I want to know your opinion on it too. Until next time, peace.